What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this conversation. I thought about this earlier this week when I saw this, and then when I saw this list come out yesterday about the top 10 hottest female rappers right now. And I don't know, I guess maybe everything is based on opinion. I get that. And of course, Nicki Minaj was listed as number 1. But when I saw Cardi B at number 7 and Sexy Red was at number 2, which, to be honest, I ain't a fan of either of them. But I'm just saying, I was like, you know something? I want to talk about this because when I saw that Cardi B was threatening to sue another rapper for something that they said or insinuated in a song, in a rap, I was like, this girl, in my opinion, uses the court system to play into her victimhood, which is what I see her downfall. It's making her a loser, even if she won in court, because we all know the infamous court victory that she got for suing Tasha K for defamation. We all know about that. And everybody, I hate to use the word everybody because I didn't see her as this, huge victim, because I often think about the things that she has said and done, the things that she admitted to doing that a lot of people don't really talk about when it comes to what she said she used to do to men. And you all who don't know about it, just go and Google it. It's out there. She has video of her saying what she did to men back in her stripper days, okay? And not just in her stripper days, but things that she has said about people and things she said online and threats and all this other stuff, right? But that was okay. But somebody said she might have an STD, and I'm not saying that that's okay. So, and I hate to keep always prefacing things because it's like, I'm not saying that it's okay to do that. But what I'm saying is, when it's done to her, she is the victim, but she can say and do things about other people, and it's not a big deal. My thing is, when I saw this story, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. She's gonna sue this girl for what she said in rap? All right, and I'm just gonna read this the way they wrote it up before I continue with my thoughts. USA Today wrote, Bia previews Cardi B diss track after fellow rapper threatens to sue. Another day, another diss track. Bia and Cardi B exchanged in lyrical spats over the weekend, which came to a head when the Besito rapper suggested Cardi cheated on her husband Offset. On Sunday morning, Bia posted a snippet on Instagram from an upcoming diss track in which she accuses Cardi of lying on your vows and Offset of sleeping with another woman in the same home the couple lives in. Listen, this was all online. This all played out for anybody who was watching to see. She rapped, how you mad at him cheating on you? Tell him the truth. Bia went on to take digs at Cardi's speaking skills and her mid-body, adding that her peer doesn't write her own music. Sue me? That's not hip-hop, Bia captioned the post. Cardi was the first to share a snippet of Dia's diss track on Saturday night during an Instagram live session with fans. The rapper claimed a producer close to Offset said Bia was spreading a rumor that Cardi was cheating on her husband and she had a video to prove it. Initially, Cardi said she thought someone was trying to start drama between the female rappers until she was sent the diss track. In December, Cardi told fans she was single and had been separated from the former Migos rapper after 6 years of marriage. The two seemingly rekindled their relationship and have made public appearances together, although they have not officially commented on where they stand now. Of course, we know she wasn't going nowhere. But anyway, Because I've said, until a divorce is final, I don't want to hear nothing about these two and their relationship, okay? Story continues. Cardi said she'd welcome Bia going battle for battle, but she draws a line when it comes to rumors about her family. You trying to mess with my home. To me, that's beyond rap, she said, adding she'll sue you and you got to come with receipts and not social media receipts, court receipts. Cardi added that she'd sue Bia for every penny, suggesting she finds something safe to do. Bia's diss track tease seemed to be prompted by Cardi's verse on the remix of Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion's Wanna Be, which came out Friday. In the verse, Cardi raps, "Guess I'm a teacher since you wanna sub me." She did what? Had no idea. Thought she was on the shelf, IKEA. Hope she talk like that when I see her. Please, don't nobody wanna be ya. Okay. Listen. Sue another rapper for something that she said in a diss track. Can you imagine if Kendrick Lamar and Drake, that situation, and Drake was talking about he going to sue Kendrick Lamar for the things that he insinuated? And we all know the things that he insinuated because people were making videos, shorts, reels, TikToks, all about that situation. I haven't heard one peep from Drake or anyone in his camp about suing Kendrick Lamar. They're making money off of the situation. And this is my whole point. Cardi B is in a place of victimhood when it comes to, I don't even want to call her a rapper. I just feel like it was like someone that was in it for a minute, made some money off of it, got a good team, got a good camp behind her to boost her up in that arena. And she's done something that not many strippers who aspire to get off of the pole and get into the studio are able to do. Make real money, make a real name for themselves in that industry, and become extremely famous from that. Nobody deserves it. And I'm not saying that she didn't do any work to get it. So I'm not saying that. But suing another rapper. It honestly, it takes me back to the Tasha K thing. And it just is what it is, because that has kind of went down in history. And say what you want to say about Tasha K, but Tasha K really is winning right now, because so many people use that line of, when you gonna pay Cardi her money? This woman is continuing to operate her business. She's continuing to do what she's doing. She's growing. She's touring. Okay. Selling out these venues that she's going to is something that she's always dreamed of doing. She's working and she's making it happen, and it's happening. And she didn't have to use her body to get what she's got. She doesn't care about what anybody says about, you know, what she looks like, which I feel that Tasha K is a beautiful woman. I see the beauty in, you know, people, not the superficial stuff. Not saying there's anything wrong with people enhancing their bodies or, you know, getting things done that they feel like needs to be spruced up and whatever. But there is something going overboard. And to me, Cardi B has just done a lot to her face and body that makes her look clownish. That's my opinion. I have the right to feel that way. And she spent so much money with these attorneys that don't give a damn about her. Let me tell you, when you go to court, in situations like this especially, the only ones that really win are the attorneys, because they're going to get their money. First of all, they're not representing you unless you pay them. They're charging the retainers. They're charging by the hour. If they pick up the phone, it's already being charged, okay? If they have to read a text message, if they have to read an email, everything is being charged to you. And I guarantee you that those attorneys, because she has a legal team, she doesn't just have an attorney, they're running her pockets consistently. And they love it when they hear her say she's going to sue somebody, because it's cha-ching. Okay. Oh, we're about to build a new location. Thank you, Cardi. She is wasting her money with the court system based on her feelings. Again, I am not saying that she didn't have the right to feel some type of way years ago when that situation happened back and forth between her and Tasha K. And Tasha K has already come out and said, look, I learned a lot from that situation. I should have done things differently. And I can't change the situation. It's done. But she wasn't going to roll over and die because of that. And a lot of people wanted her to do that. But she is doing what she continues to do. She lost some subscribers. She gained a whole lot more. And she continues to gain more. She got a lot of silent winos because there's a lot of people that really root for her that are not going to just come out and say it because it may not be the popular thing, like the unpopular opinion, so to speak, in a lot of situations. And a lot of people are not going to say what they really feel because it's like the unpopular opinion and they don't feel like going back and forth with anybody. So what I'm saying is she's winning because she didn't just roll over and die because of that, because that's what Cardi B wanted her to do. And the sycophants who, ride for her for whatever reason wanted the same thing because it's what she wanted. But Tasha K was like, no, I'm going to continue to live. I'm going to continue to work. Yeah, this thing might hurt me right now. It stings a little bit. I'm bruised, but I'm not broken. I will heal. I'm going to continue and move on. And I'm going to do what I need to do. We'll get that situation handled. Bankruptcy is a business move that a lot of people make. How many times did the former president file for bankruptcy? Express just filed for bankruptcy. They're still in business. They're not closed. Red Lobsters, they're filing for bankruptcy, but they're not closing completely. They're not going out of business. They're restructuring the business. It's a business move that a lot of entities, businesses, and some people make. And that's it. A lot of people who don't really understand that, when they hear bankruptcy, they think that means, oh, it's over, it's finished. There are chapters of bankruptcy. There's chapter 7 for personal, chapter 7, chapter whatever the other one. There's chapter 11 in business, chapter 13. Like, they're different chapters. It's a restructuring. And debt is something that the country, the country is a business in some ways, not completely. The government. This country is in how much debt? And it continues to operate, okay? My point in saying all of this is Cardi B, she definitely has a lot of insecurities. She's mentioned this on a number of occasions. She continues to hold back music because she doesn't feel like it's going to be received well, or people are going to say this about me, or people are going to say this about me or that about me. But she chose to be in this industry. You got to take the bumps and the bruises and stuff that comes with it. She made herself in a lot of ways when the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, situation. Some people made her a victim, and she also made herself out to be a victim. And because it was, I feel like, a hate Nicki Minaj train going on, it was the more popular thing to be for the underdog that people saw Cardi B as, versus Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj is number 1 on this top 10 hottest female rappers list right now for Billboard. Some people may disagree, but I love that for her, because in spite of the negative things that people have said about Nicki Minaj, oh, she married a pedo, light. She did this, she did that, or whatever. She's continuing to do what she loves to do, her craft, and that is being a female rapper. She's not making herself out to be a victim in the situation. And I'm not saying that she's done and said everything right. We're human. We're all prone to make bad choices and bad decisions and make mistakes as well. But Cardi B, I feel like she has used the victimhood in the court system versus making herself a victor in the place that she should be doing it, which is being this rapper, getting into the studios, putting in that work. Even if you have to have somebody write your verses and you pay them to do that, okay, fine. the people who love you for your music, they're still going to love you for the music. But all that money and time, and still money wasted with these attorneys suing people versus taking it to the place that she should be making money versus spending money, is crazy to me. And I don't know who's advising her. Maybe nobody is. Maybe she doesn't listen to anybody, and that's why she's in the predicament that she's in. But it's just really weird to me that somebody who claims to love money so much is so willing to spend it and waste it with these attorneys. These attorneys don't have any love for Cardi B, okay? They love her money, okay? They love her money. So anytime she talks about suing somebody, they're rubbing their palms together. What are we going to invest in next? Okay? Because she's paying for it. Instead of taking it to the studio, getting your frustrations out there, going back and forth with these people. Not saying years ago if she had, went in the studio to talk about Tasha K, it would have made her money like, big time. But why not? Because honestly, she's given Tasha K a whole lot more visibility because of this. So when I see situations like this, no matter what people want to say and how they want to, talk about Tasha K in a negative way, the woman is not, she's not Satan. She's not a terrible human being. She said, I made a bad choice years ago, and if I could have done things differently, I would. But it's turning around and it's working out for her good. She's touring. She's doing her wine, gossip, and comedy tour. She's grown more, and she's going to continue to grow more. Because I also feel like a lot of people are seeing the real, not just with Tasha K, but also with Cardi B. And it's like, how much of a victim was she? Because she can say and do whatever, and she doesn't get consequences for those things. And I'm not even going to go into everything right now, but you can Google them. There's a list, pretty lengthy list of things that she has said and done that she has not gotten any accountability for at all. But being a victim in the court system, it's not really working out for her very well. It's costing her a whole lot of money. I highly doubt she's going to sue the rapper Bia, but the fact that she even mentioned it, I felt like it was extremely ridiculous. And it's just par for the course with her and her go-to. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take all your money. Like, really? And then even that's threatening to even, say stuff like that. Because when you sue people or sue companies, and I myself as a business owner, I've said this a lot. It's rare that a company will sue a person. It's highly likely that a person will sue a company. Yes, Tasha K has a company, but let's just be honest, even though she was making money and stuff like that, like Tasha K say, I ain't got it. Tasha K, her and her company, they did not have money like that to just write her a check for, almost $4 million for this judgment for the compensatory and punitive damages that the court and the jury awarded. Seriously. So it really was foolish for Cardi B to do that, because that type of money is just not something that she has or had at the time. But if the reverse had happened, Tasha K suing Cardi B, definitely she would have the money and just be able to cut that check for that, right? Rarely do persons, or companies I should say, sue people, because the people really don't have it like that. So you're going to see more times than not a person suing Walmart versus Walmart suing a company, even though there may be things that a person did to a Walmart to wrong them. Like people stealing from Walmart. Walmart's not going to sue those people for millions of dollars or sue these people in hope to get millions of dollars. Now, they might, get them locked up, send them to jail. But my point is, it's more profitable for people to sue companies and organizations because the companies and organizations, they have insurance policies, they have, the revenue and things like that where it would not be that big of a deal. But a company suing a person, they'd be hard pressed to get what they deserve. I don't have a huge company, but I have a company and I've had a few, employees in the past that have wronged me. Legally, I could sue them, but I've decided not to because what am I going to get from them? I'm going to waste time, money in the court system, energy, and get a paper judgment that I probably would never be able to collect on because they ain't got nothing. And that's my point in this. Be a victim in the court system. It just doesn't really work out for you in the end, like where it is right now with Cardi B. Cardi B's cried a lot about, this Tasha K situation and needing that, wanting to take her for all she's got. But suing someone to say, I'm going to take all your money, I'm going to take all your bread, that's a threat. It's like you really want someone to be destroyed. And then what she said to Bia, she said she's going to sue her for every penny. So take it up in the studio where, I'm assuming maybe in one of her homes, she should have a studio. If not, it costs way less, I would assume, to rent studio time versus paying for these attorneys and wasting your money in court. But I just wanted to talk about that because I'm like, she is just not winning in this at all. Because to see that list and she's number 7, okay, I feel like that was even a consolation prize where they even put her on the list at all, to be honest with you. Because, like, what has she really done? Seriously, what has she really done? That list, it was like, yeah, we got to put her on here somewhere. So, and we don't want to hear it from her if we put her at the very bottom. And if we don't put her on there at all, it's going to be a problem. So where could be a happy medium? Let's just go ahead and put her at number 7. That's how I feel they went about it when they even put her on the list, to be honest with you. But again, my personal opinion, you can let me know what you think in the comment section respectfully. This is just my honest opinion. I just feel like she has lost being a victim in the court system versus just being this rapper that she claims that she is and utilizing that energy and that heat that she had for the Tasha K's, that she had for Bia and whoever else to piss her off. Candace Owens, for God's sake. I think she had something to say recently when Candace Owens was saying they need to ban porn. Like, take it up in the studio. Make some money off of it. But all this, or hell, be a blogger. Because it seems like she's more comfortable talking and writing up posts versus writing raps and recording them and making music. My personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna